Sarah, this is Mark. How are you? His voice crackled through the radio of my submersible. Smile tugged at the corners of my lips as I adjusted the microphone. Mark, my friend, you know me. Confidence is my middle name. The sights down here, they're simply breathtaking. It's like being transported to another world, a realm untouched by humanity. Static crackled in response, but I could sense Mark's smile through the airwaves. That's what I like to hear, Sarah. Remember, take it all in and come back with stories that will make our jaws drop. And don't forget to keep an eye out for any hidden treasures down there. I chuckled, my eyes scanning the depths in wonder. Treasures. Well, who knows what secrets this mysterious realm holds. I'll be sure to keep my eyes peeled, Mark. This is a journey of discovery, and I intend to embrace every moment of it. With Mark's words of encouragement still lingering in the air, I gazed out into the aquatic landscape. Sunlight danced through the crystal-clear waters, casting enchanting patterns on the vibrant tapestry of marine life. Schools of shimmering fish darted around like a living kaleidoscope, their colors an awe-inspiring spectacle. As the submersible glided deeper into the abyss, a sense of wonder washed over me. It was as if I had become an uninvited guest in a world where time stood still and nature held its secrets close. Delicate coral formations adorned the rocky crevices, their intricate beauty a testament to the artistry of the ocean. Suddenly, a deafening metallic shriek pierced the serene depths, shattering the tranquility that surrounded me. My heart skipped a beat as the submersible trembled violently, its controls going haywire. Panic surged through my veins like an electric current, and I frantically grasped at the console, desperately trying to regain control. Mark, something's wrong, I cried out, my voice laced with fear as I fought against the unyielding chaos that engulfed me. But the crackling voice that responded was distorted, barely recognizable amidst the cacophony of noise. Sarah. Hold on. Interference, doing our best. Mark's words, fragmented and filled with static, offered little solace in the face of the mounting disaster. As the submersible spiraled downward deeper into the abyss, the once illuminated waters turned into an inky blackness. The visible light of the surface receded, leaving me in a suffocating darkness that seemed to press against my chest. Desperation clung to my every breath as I continued to tug at the controls, but their resistance only fueled my rising terror. The submersible descended relentlessly, its descent beyond my control. It was as if some unseen force had claimed me, pulling me deeper and deeper and deeper into the abyssal plain, where even the faintest glimmer of hope began to fade. With each passing moment, the crackling voices from above water grew fainter until they were swallowed by the oppressive silence of the deep. I strained my ears, yearning for a connection, a lifeline back to the world I had left behind. But all I received was the mocking hiss of static, a cruel reminder of my isolation. Alone in the abyss, time became an amorphous concept. Hours bled into days as the submersible continued its descent, plunging further into the heart of darkness. Madness danced at the edges of my sanity, whispering tantalizing promises of release, of surrendering to the oblivion that surrounded me. In the depths, the realm of the unknown revealed itself in eerie glimpses. Strange and alien creatures swam in the distant shadows, their forms twisted and distorted, defying the laws of nature. They moved with an unnatural grace, their monstrous shapes haunting my dreams and tormenting my waking hours. And then an unsettling realization crept over me. It wasn't just the creatures that taunted me from the depths. An insidious chorus of voices began to echo in the recesses of my mind. Whispers, indistinguishable and maddening, slithered through the labyrinth of my thoughts. I couldn't discern whether they were figments of my imagination or a haunting symphony emanating from the depths themselves. Their mocking laughter reverberated through the confines of the submersible, echoing in my ears like a twisted lullaby. They jeered at my vulnerability, relishing in the torment they inflicted upon my fragile psyche. Their voices, dripping with venom, intertwined with the wailing of the submersible's failing machinery. "Look at her, the foolish intruder," one voice sneered, its tone dripping with malice. So confident, so eager to explore our domain. How delightful it is to watch her descent into despair. The creatures, unseen but ever present, pressed against the transparent viewing port, their grotesque forms distorting in the dim light. Limbs elongated and twisted, scales and tentacles intertwining in a perverse dance. Their eyes, if they could be called such, glowed with an otherworldly luminescence, searing into my soul with their intensity. "Did you think you could come here and uncover our secrets?" Another voice taunted, its words punctuated by a guttural laughter that sent shivers down my spine. "You are but a plaything, a morsel for our amusement." Their tormented visages writhed and contorted, as if the very fabric of their beings rebelled against the laws of existence. In their abominable forms, they embodied the nightmares that lurked in the deepest recesses of the human imagination. I recoiled, my mind fraying at the edges as their relentless mockery intensified. Their words wormed their way into my thoughts, amplifying my growing madness. Doubt gnawed at my sanity, a seed of uncertainty that blossomed into full-blown paranoia. "Is it us, or is it them?" I whispered to myself. Are these voices real or mere figments of my fractured mind? But the creatures offered no respite from their torment. Their haunting chorus grew louder, seeping into every crevice of my consciousness. They whispered secrets and whispered curses, intertwining truth and illusion until the boundaries between them blurred into a maddening haze. In a desperate attempt to silence the cacophony, I lashed out at the walls of the submersible. I pounded my fists, leaving trails of blood smeared across the cold metal, as if trying to break free from the confines of my own torment. But the submersible remained unyielding, indifferent to my anguish. The creatures laughed, their derisive voices rising in a crescendo of deranged glee. Their ethereal forms contorted with sadistic delight, reveling in my unraveling sanity. I was nothing more than a puppet in their twisted theatre, a marionette dancing to their tune. Just as I thought I couldn't endure their taunts any longer, a familiar voice broke through the suffocating madness. "Sarah, it's me, Mark. Can you hear me?" Relief flooded my battered psyche and tears welled up in my eyes. "Mark. I thought I was losing my mind. Please tell me you're real." His voice crackled through the radio, resonating with an eerie calmness. "Oh, Sarah, my dear, you're always so gullible. Did you really think I would come to your rescue? How amusing!" The blood drained from my face as his words sank in. The voice that had offered me solace, that had brought a flicker of hope, was nothing more than an illusion. My mind had conjured a facade, a twisted parody of my companion, to momentarily ease my torment. "You're not Mark," I whispered, my voice trembling with a mix of fear and betrayal. "Who are you? What do you want from me?" The voice on the other end of the radio morphed into something sinister, dripping with malevolence. "We are the voices of the deep, the ancient ones who have witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations. We have no interest in what you want, Sarah. We are here to revel in your suffering, to drink in your despair." The pounding on the submersible intensified, as if the creatures outside sought to join in the mockery. Each strike reverberated through the metal hull, a chilling reminder of their physical presence and their desire to torment me further. "You are but a fragile interloper in our domain," the voice continued, its words punctuated by the relentless pounding. "Your confidence, your aspirations mean nothing. We will break you, Sarah. We will feast on your shattered dreams." Fear gripped me in its icy embrace, but a stubborn flame of defiance flickered within. I couldn't let them win, couldn't surrender to the darkness that threatened to consume me. With trembling hands, I reached for the radio, my voice filled with a newfound determination. "I may be battered, I may be tormented, but I will not yield to you. I am Sarah, and I will find a way to escape this abyss. Your whispers may haunt my mind, your creatures may assault my senses, but I will fight. I will endure." The mocking laughter echoed through the submersible, intermingling with the relentless pounding of the creatures outside. They reveled in my defiance, their sadistic pleasure evident in every taunt. But amidst the chaos and despair, a flicker of hope ignited within me. I knew the path ahead was treacherous, that the depths held unimaginable horrors, but I also knew that I possessed a strength that they could never comprehend. With every ounce of courage I could muster, I steeled myself for the arduous journey that lay ahead. The pounding continued, a macabre symphony that reverberated through the submersible. The creatures outside sought to unnerve me, to break my spirit, but I refused to succumb. I would navigate the treacherous depths, confront the malevolent forces that taunted me, and emerge from this abyss with my sanity intact. As their assaults grew fiercer and their whispers more menacing, I closed my eyes, drawing upon an inner resilience. I embraced the darkness that surrounded me, harnessing its power to fuel my determination. In the face of their relentless torment, I vowed to rise above and reclaim my place in the realm of the living. I reached for the emergency hatch of the submersible, no longer feeling fear. I pulled down on it, and